Irontrader, and this is the last call of the day. So we take a look here at crude oil, WTI, and Brent on a daily and a weekly chart. We'll take a look here at natural gas, and then we'll take a look here at Bitcoin, and then we'll take a look here at the old indexes. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy or selling stock about the ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted for crude and natural gas. Okay, here we have the old crude ski here. Now you can see here we have a little bit of pop here today. It was actually a really good kind of a trade here in the UCO. Got a little pop up there. I'm not looking for that much kind of a situation, but I did get 30 cents out of the UCO, and I was happy with that. So that worked out pretty good. Okay, so what we're looking here at crude, really not giving us a whole lot, but what we're watching is Friday's candle. Okay, we're looking at that 71.86 on the high side, 68.56 on the low side. You can see where today we had that inside day. Now, if we start losing that, here's going to be your target, going to be right here. This is that gap fill at 67.83, and then we come over top of this candle here. You're looking at 67.03. Then we have 66.99. Okay, now if we keep right on rolling down lower here, well, we got targets all the way down here. Okay, so we got 63.28. I mean, we have sorry about that. That's a low. We have 66.48, and we come down to 62.36 level, and we come all the way down to that 61.87 here very, very easily. Okay, so again, one day does not make a market. Now, there's a little bit of brouhaha, exchange fire between U.S. and Iran. You're gonna have to get used to that because, you know, that's pretty much how it is. You know, either one, no one is going to try to give up and say, yeah, I always want to have the last say kind of a situation. Okay, so right now we're hanging right around this key 100-day at 70.74 level. That's going to be very, very key. Okay, now if we can get above that level, we have this 72.35 level, but realistically, we got to watch this right here. This 72.49, that's going to be very, very key. And then we have that 73.85 right above that level. Okay, and then what we do is we come right up here to this 200-day, which is 74.83 level. So we have a lot, and realistically, we still have that downtrend situation. Ever since we hit this 21-day and it just stopped it cold, and we lost that 100-day, that was a short ski, and then out here. So over the weekend, I had no position, and I just scalped the UCO today. And that was a really, really good trade here because you never know what's going to happen over the weekend. Kind of a situation. You could go long, go short. You know, it's better off just go Sunday night, 8 o'clock. You can trade everything now. Even like SpaceX now is 24.6. Okay, so once you watch that again on the downside, it's just watch that Friday's low 68.56. If not, we're going to be looking right there at this 67.83. That's going to be your target here. Now, we're still after like an oversold condition here, oversold condition there. This is not yet. That's not yet. So maybe we might give yourself a bounce here, maybe to that 8-day, maybe to that 200-day. We got to see, you know what I'm saying? But you got so much resistance here at the 100-day. We got the 50-day, and then we got this 200-day all the way up there. And then, yeah, we can go to these candles here, but realistically, your big target is going to be right there, 82.53. So right now, for me, all this is just a trade. Now, if we start losing, okay, Friday's low here at that 68.56, then yes, I will jump into a short ski again here, and we'll take it down lower. Okay, let's take a look here now at Brent crude. Okay, here we have Brent, pretty much the same thing, except this gap here is now filled, which is always good. Okay, so inside day again, what we're looking for is Friday's low, 71.95. That's going to be very, very key. That's what we're kind of looking for. Okay, so again, if we start losing that area, then we do is we just come right to the top of this candle here, looking at 70.68 level. We'll come up here to your 67.41. And then what we can do is we can just venture right on down here. You got 67.78 level. And then we come right down here to your retest there at 66.83 very, very easily. Okay, so that is going to be your downside. But bottom line, just watch that Friday's low. Very, very critical. Upside, well, you can see here, we're pinned right against that 100-day at 74.52. We have that 76.65 there. But realistically, this is what you're looking at, 76.03. Got to get back above that 8-day. Then we can start hitting that 200-day at 78.38 level, okay? Now, again, we have a lot of resistance here. The 100-day, the 50-day, okay? The 8-day, the 200-day. Now, we can get above all that there. Then we can start coming right up here to this 200-day all the way up here at 79.19. Possibly up to that 21-day, 100-day, and 50-day. But you're going to have a hell of a catalyst. Now, if the Straits of Hormuz could give you this catalyst, I don't know what's going to, okay? So just remember that. Yeah, you can always have a parabolic run. There's no question about that. But bottom line, this is just a trade. Now, we are to an oversold here. It's like WTI, same thing here. This is not, and this is not here, okay? So, again, we could come all the way down and retest that 66.83. We come down here, set to 58.39. But right now, we're in summer driving. So, the odds of that here are probably not very good. We'll probably just be basically doing some sideways action. That's how I'm kind of looking at this whole situation. So basically, when I say sideways action, what I mean is just trade it. Okay, just trade it. If we lose Friday's low here, then you can take a short ski. If not, we just scalp this thing long. Very, very easy. Okay, let's take a look here now. Natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Now, natural gas here, actually kind of a little disappointment, okay, because it came right on down. But again, one day does not make a market. Remember that, okay? So we held the 21-day there. We held the 21-day there. We pretty much had we didn't hold it there, and we didn't hold it right here. And now we're not holding it again. But we start our uptrending situation, okay? So remember that. Now, this is your key level right here. It's going to be the 8-day. You have to hold that 3.14. That's going to be very, very critical. Okay. Yes, we have support here at that 307 level. Yes, we have support here at that 305 level, at that 303 level. But realistically, here's your target is going to be that 299. Say call it $3. Okay. Because right here we got this 29.98. We'll just call this $3. Okay. So that is going to be your big target. If we lose that, it's going to be mad out the window time. But right now, this 8-day is holding. Okay. That's really nothing unusual for this time of a Monday kind of situation. Okay. Upside, this is what you're watching. 3.20, the 21-day, and then we're watching that key 8 SMA. Now we get above that level there, then we're going to be looking right here at 323. That is your 200-day. Then we have your 100-day, and then we can go to your 50-day, and then we have your retest, and then we have your 200-day. Get above that, 373. Okay, I know this is a broken record. I'm saying the same shit every day, but there's really not. I mean, I can make some stuff up for you, but I don't think that's going to do you any good. But right now, this is just a trade here, kind of a situation, okay? Now, again, this would have been a nice short here. I didn't take any trades here in the natural gas here today because I'm just scalping here like on a long side. I'm going to wait until 6 p.m. tonight. I'll see if I can scalp on a long side on the UNG. There was just too much. I mean, Tesla, man, you got to figure that thing was up there 30 points today. SpaceX, what a great trade on SpaceX. Oh, my God. I mean, unbelievable on SpaceX there. NVIDIA was a small trade. Meta was a really good trade today. And my TQQs, up over 7%. I mean, come on. I don't need this little bit of change here when I can make so much more doing something else here, okay? So right now, I'm just looking for a long because we still are uptrending here. It's kind of a situation. Now, again, if we lose this 8-day, then don't get me wrong, I will be in the short ski because we'll be looking right here for that $3, okay? KOLD, easy way to short it. Right on down. So don't get me wrong here. I will. But again, this little bit here wasn't really worth the trade for me today. Now, here on this here, we're looking at the RSI. And that's just sideways action here. This is sideways action. This is looking good. This is looking good. But bottom line, you got to get and close back above this 200-day. If you're not, you're just going to be continuous sideways consolidation. Okay, let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, here we have Bitcoin. Now, that sailor guy who has MSTR, I believe it is. Yeah, I guess he's losing his total loss on it. But again, what can I say? He sold $1.2 billion worth of Bitcoin, okay? So that's probably why we came off here a little bit last week, but we got to see, okay? Now, what I do like about this is we have positive divergence, okay? Low, lower, low, low, higher, low. Same thing here, low, higher, low. Low, lower, low. Okay, so we do have that. So this here is lining up pretty nice. That's working it. Okay. However, we got to get some juice going. Okay. So bottom line, 57,960. This is what we're trading against on the bottom. If we lose this, then I will be all in, balls in at BITI because here's your target right here at that this level right here. Yeah, right there. Okay, 49,365. Okay. Yes, we have support right here. Okay, at that 57,550. Yes, we have support there, 56,295. We have support there, and we have support here. But again, if this is lost, this is going to crater, and it's going to go right there to that 49,365. Now, it might just go right down to the 50,000 mark because that's usually like a round number situation. But that's going to be your target situation going all the way on down there. We lose that. Here's your big target all the way down here, 38,540. Okay. Now, that being said, good scalping, okay? Good scalping here today in the BITX, okay? So BITX got as low there as 1039, as high as 1103. Very, very nice trading in there, okay? So what the hell did I get out of that there today? Yeah, okay, I'll say I got 40 cents out of that. But now I jacked it up to 7,000 shares. So good money for a trade for a Monday. Can't argue with that. Okay. So what we're looking for here on the upside is right here. We're looking for that 8-day 61,839. Got to get above that. Next big target right here, 62,836. Next big target, we can get above that, 21-day 64.71. Then we have your 8-day 67. Then we have your 21-day 70 grand. And then we come up here. You're looking at 70, almost 71,000, and then 72,259. Okay. But downtrending, downtrending. Everything is downtrending here. So again, trade this. We lose this 57,960. I am balls in short. Okay? Because here's your target. It's just that simple. Now, I'm just trading this until we get above this 8-day, above that 21-day. Once we can reverse this downtrend, we almost had it reversed here, popped right on up here, but then you notice it came right back down again. Okay? So we got to reverse the situation. But I do like the positive divergence. I do like the positive divergence. So again, just be very, very patient with this and just trade this until we can get some way that this is going to go up or this is going to sell right off and we're losing this and then we short ski down to there. Okay, let's take a look here at the indexes. Okay, indexes are here looking pretty good. I'd say better, pretty good. Okay, now what we got here, we get this high today, 52,311. Nice. This is what we're looking for right here. Okay, right there, 52,281. Okay, so obviously we made a higher high, but we got to close above that. Once we do, because see this candle right here? That was your double top ski. Came right on down here. Okay, but again, popped right back up here. Came right back down here, and now we're back up again. So this is what we need to close again over 52,281. We get to that. Here's your only target, 52,655. There's nothing else there. We cracked that. Boom. You're going to 53,000. We work yourself right on up. Now, when we look at the chart here on this RSI here, we have negative divergence, okay? But if this keeps rolling up here, we can negate that and she'll go higher. This here is no tail. This is sideways action. So this actually looks very, very good. And what I do like about this chart is 8-day, 21-day, 50-day. Okay, nothing is rolled over like here and like here. This is just a nice, good, clean sweep upside. Okay, look what we had here. Close below that 50-day. Today, look at here, pop ski right on here above that 8-day, and now we're right into that 21-day. So downside, this is what you want to watch. You want to watch that 8-day. Next level, we want to watch that 50-day. We lose that, we come to Friday's low, 72.94. Then we come down here, 72.37. Okay, and we lose that, obviously, 100-day, 200-day. Okay, now upside, right there, got to get back above that 21-day. Very, very critical. We do that, we come up here, 75.11. We'll come up there at 75.30, and if we venture up there, 75.77, here's your breakout. We crack that, you're going to 77,000. Okay, RSI here, negative divergence, played out very, very nicely, came right down, but held a 50-day. Now we're trying to work itself up again. Now we're trying to curl back up again. But again, this is Monday. We don't know what's going to happen. Turn around Tuesday. Same thing here, negative divergence, played down real nice, held that 50-day. Now look at this double bottom. Okay, look at that. Freaking awesome. Look at that. Nice. But we went right up here, and where we stopped it, boom. Watch that 25,777. Then we want to watch 25,812. That is going to be your key. Once we crack above that, then we have your 21-day right there at 26,109. Now, there's a gap here. Okay, you look at that, 25,882. Okay, the bottom of that candle is your fill, 26,125. Okay, and then right here, 26,109. All that is your resistant level. So looking for the gap, 21-day, and then the fill. Okay, that's what we're all looking for here if we can get above this 8-day and that 50-day. Okay, now on the downside, we want to watch Friday's high, 25,491. We want to watch today's low at 25,289, and then this big retest here, 24,980. With that nice double bottom, we lose that right there. We lose that right here. Easy way to trade this here is TQQQs. Frickin' thing is up 7.5% today. Looking frickin' awesome. Instead of saying, hey, I'm going to try to pick up all these stocks. Now, Tesla is one of my favorite trades. Now, SpaceX is one of my favorite trades here because they move, okay? And that's what I like to have is a lot of big time movement here, okay? Now, Meta's doing a pretty good job there today of moving. Amazon is doing a good job. Google's doing a good job. But if you play TQQs, you got that nice basket of the whole 9 yards, okay? So just remember that, working pretty good. So, okay, Tesla's up 30 points today. It's up 8%. TQQs is up 7.5% today. It's only at 5 points, okay? So it's a really sweet basket. That's how I like to trade the old NASDAQ. All right, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here tomorrow morning. We'll do it all over again. Remember, it's a short weekend. Friday is a stock market holiday. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.